Security and Defence Ministers of the Southern African Development Community, SADC, have met in Mozambique today ahead of the Extraordinary Double Troika Summit. The meetings will be discussing the instability and insurgency in Mozambique's northern region of Cabo Delgado. Militants have been terrorising the region since 2017. Heads of state will convene for the double summit in Maputo on a Thursday. I want us to bring in now SABC foreign editor Sophie Mokoena. Mokoena, thank you very much indeed for your time. So the Troika technical meeting had already started today. Who is attending that meeting?
Well, Griselda, when we talk about Troika, we talk about a committee of SADC. It is called a Troika. And this committee of SADC is constituted of countries, 3 countries. One, the country that was the chair of Troika previously, the current chair, and the incoming chair. Now, the Troika organ on politics and defense looks at issues that are related to political instability, security matters, and defense matters. And therefore, because the issue in Cabo Delgado has to do with security, the Troika must meet and discuss in terms of what needs to be done in that region. Therefore, the current chair is Botswana, and President Masisi is going to chair the meeting tomorrow. And you also have Zimbabwe, the former chair of Troika, that is President Mnangagwa, and the incoming chair, that is President Cyril Ramaphosa. But today you have the technocrats, that is heads of the departments of Foreign Affairs or International Relations in South Africa, Defense, and also Intelligence to prepare the agenda for heads of state tomorrow to discuss this issue. And we expect the heads of state of South Africa, Mozambique, Tanzania, Botswana, and Zimbabwe to be present. Tanzania and Mozambique, because it is a double troika. A double troika, you look at the previous chair of SADC, the current chair of SADC, and also the incoming chair of SADC. The incoming chair is Malawi. The previous chair was Tanzania. Therefore, for the first time, the current female president in the SADC region will be attending heads of state meeting, which is historic on its own.
Ms. Sophie, doesn't this meeting, though, come a little too late in light of what we've seen coming out of Cabo Delgado?
To some, it might be too little, too late. Of course, people have lost their lives. And therefore, for the victims and also families of the victims, it is too late. And I think at the moment, the leaders tomorrow must ensure that much as it's little too late, they must do something to ensure that whatever has happened doesn't happen again. And therefore, a decisive action must be taken, as indicated earlier on by the African Union Commission Chair, that Africa must find a way to resolve this conflict. We shouldn't wait for the international community because they have commercial interests. Countries such as the United States of America, France, Italy, and Portugal, they have commercial interest. But we as Africans, our interest is to protect the lives of Africans.
Are we likely to see a resolution, though, that speaks to the deployment to Cabo Delgado in general?
It's unlikely. I will be surprised if such a decision was taken, because Mozambique has been in denial. They have, on many occasions, indicated that they are capable and able to deal with that conflict. Yesterday, they announced that they have recaptured Palma. And therefore, that was an indication. I can say it was a firing shot to the Troika that, guys, don't stress. We are in control. You don't have to come up with strong action, which is a problem because you have countries such as Tanzania that are worried about the impact of this conflict in their own territory, because Cabo Delgado, it's a border between Mozambique and Tanzania. South Africa as well, with Mpumalanga, We had lots of stories that some of the insurgents are in Mozambique, yes, others in Tanzania, some in South Africa, and clearly it will be in Mpumalanga, but also South African security operating there. They are from Mpumalanga, and therefore these countries are affected.
Thank you very much indeed for that insight. SABC foreign editor Sophie Mokoena joining us on the programme this evening on the latest, of course, on that Troika meeting, what's expected to come, and of course the latest coming out of Mozambique, Cabo Delgado in particular.